welcome to this episode of RNR with Rick and Ryan. I'm Rick.
I'm Ryan.
And today we're going to be doing something a bit different. We haven't seen any movies over the past couple weeks, but figured we would go ahead and make a video because our fan is probably freaking out because we haven't done anything in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just going to wing it.
That's right. As usual, we have prepared nothing. We don't get paid for this, so I wouldn't say we're professional in any way. But if we were getting paid, this is what we would call unprofessional. So, now we're just kind of going to talk about something, and we're going to see how far down the rabbit hole we go. So,
first topic of today, peanut butter and jelly, yes or no?
I don't like jelly, so no.
I don't like peanut butter, so.
This works. So, you like jelly, I like peanut butter, so I can make a sandwich.
But neither one of us could eat it.
Sure. I wouldn't eat anything off of you.
Who said anything about eating anything off of anyone?
Well, I was just seeing if it would get sexy in here.
I like where your mind is, though.
Yeah. So, let's see. Let's see, our last episode was 2 weeks ago. Have you watched anything? Not necessarily in the theater. You watched some Netflix, some Hulu, some porno, something you've seen in the last couple weeks that you enjoy, that you would like to tell the audience member of one about.
Well, I recently started watching Seinfeld, the classic television program starring Jerry Seinfeld. I like it. Also, just finished watching The Defenders.
Oh, yeah?
On Netflix.
Do you like The Defenders? I haven't seen it yet.
I think it could have been more than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it took more than half the season to actually get started for me, and like once it got started, it was over with.
Yeah.
I mean, it definitely set things up for the next wave of Netflix Marvel things, which I guess is what its purpose was.
Oh, Marvel's standard of doing things is let's just get to the next thing. Let's not enjoy what we got.
Yeah.
And enjoy it briefly, then let's move on. Seinfeld.
Mm-hmm.
You famously would refuse to watch this show for years.
I did.
Yeah. What finally convinced you to watch it?
Boredom. And
Okay.
lack of anything else I could think of to watch.
Well, do you feel silly now?
Yes, but not because of that.
Oh.
No, I'm watching it now. You know, I'm kind of glad I didn't watch it when it was on TV, just because I would have had to have waited, weeks, between each episode. Now I can just watch 10 episodes at one sitting and be okay.
Okay.
And I think things are more enjoyable that way to me, especially sitcoms, because you cut the commercials out. They're only about 20 minutes long anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And this way you get a lot covered in a shorter period of time. And I just wanted to see what the hype was about the Seinfeld show, because I had heard so many good things, and never really heard anybody say that they didn't like it. So I decided to give it a shot, and I'm glad I have.
Yeah. Well, all right. That was long but pointless.
Thank you.
No problem. No. Good. I'm glad you're finally watching. Let's see. For myself, I watched BoJack Horseman season 4. It's wonderful. It's definitely not for everyone. Probably someone who deals with a little bit of depression, anxiety, a bit of an asshole at heart would love it, because BoJack does a lot of things that I do, and I was like, well, I really identify with that. Yeah.
I gave the BoJack Horseman thing. I watched, I don't know, the first 3 or 4 episodes, and it just, to me, seemed like each episode was pretty much the same jokes over and over again. I just couldn't get into it. Same way with Archer. A lot of people love Archer, and I don't know. There's no.
You don't like Archer?
No, I don't like Archer.
I watched a couple episodes. I'm not really a fan. I don't like shows that are offensive just to be offensive.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be a little more than that. You gotta earn it. And that's what Archer felt like for me, so I didn't really give it much time. Yeah. So, beyond BoJack season 4, I really haven't watched anything new. Me and my lady went and watched Kingsman 2 Friday. Yes.
Is it good?
It's okay. It's okay. It's not as good as the original. I don't like Julianne Moore that much.
Mm.
She was the main villain.
Mm.
Didn't really do it for me. Yeah.
And this is a bit off the subject, but it just came to my mind, and I figured I would throw it out there. October 21st, I'm having a Halloween party bonfire cookout type deal at my house in Mount Washington. So, all of you that are watching this, because I know there's a lot of you, you're invited. Feel free to come out and enjoy a hot dog and stuff. There will be hot dogs and sodas provided. Bring your own whatever you want to drink, whether it be beer, whiskey, gasoline, whatever you want to drink, bring it yourself. I'm not providing alcohol for everybody, I'm sorry. It gets a bit expensive. But just message me or comment on the video if you want more details and address details, things like that, and I'll get the information to you. Again, that's October 21st. Yeah.
That's correct. What are you dressing as this year?
I don't know. Probably your mom.
Oh, well.
No, I don't know.
Dante Hicks.
I thought about that, but I would need a movie uniform shirt. I'm not really feeling. I don't want to spend $60 on a shirt that I'm just going to wear one time.
I'll buy it for me for 20.
Okay. No, I don't know. I thought about bringing the clown thing back, but with the success of It at the theater, I figured everybody and their mom would be dressing as a clown of some sort this year for Halloween. Just like everybody was dressed as Harley Quinn and Joker last year. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do for Halloween, because we're supposed to dress up at work as well, and then I have the Halloween party thing, and then actual Halloween day, which would be a dress-up day.
So you don't know?
No, I don't know.
Just making sure we established that.
Yes.
You hadn't said it enough.
If you have any suggestions for a Halloween costume, just comment on the video, and I'll take a look, and if anything strikes my fancy, I will take you up on that suggestion. And if I do pick your costume, you will win absolutely nothing other than the joy of seeing me in the costume that you suggested.
Hey, kids, of course. He will show you his tits.
Well, okay. I'm not sure if that's really considered winning anything, but sure, why not?
Maybe some butt cheek, too. A butt cheek.
A butt cheek. And you get to choose either the right or the left. And that's totally up to you. I will not make that choice for you. What about you, Ryan? What are you going to dress up as this year?
Negan.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's good.
Letting the beard grow thick. Got hair is going to be plenty long enough, maybe, except for this area here.
You're gonna grow it long enough to slick it back in a couple weeks.
What day is this? October 1st?
Yeah, today's the 1st of October.
I got 3 weeks? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it grows like that.
All right. Good luck on that.
Got the gray in the beard. You can't really see it in this light. You know, it's just fine.
What are you gonna do? The leather jacket and the scarf thing, and what about Lucille? What are you gonna do with that? About that?
You can make Lucille.
You gonna make a Lucille?
You can make Lucille. You get some barbed wire and a baseball bat. It's not hard.
Yeah.
Beat the hell out of a cow, get some blood on it or something.
Yeah, you could do that.
Or just put some paint on it.
Paint. I'd probably suggest paint.
Mm-hmm.
Someone may not appreciate the fact that you beat the crap out of their cow.
It could be like a piece of meat or something.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta beat some meat and go on.
I guess I can do Eugene.
Get a mullet.
Yeah. But I'm not shaving my facial hair.
I know it took better part of a decade to grow that.
Yeah. It doesn't grow very quickly, and I'm not going to shave it off again for a Halloween costume.
Yeah,
I could be Bizarro Eugene.
I don't think anyone would really notice. You put that mullet on
Yeah.
and just shake around all the time.
Yeah.
Talk like this, you know, hey, I'm Brenner. You know, try to, you know, what's something Eugene would say? Yes, ma'am, I do know that. Something, come on.
Yeah, I can't think of anything at the moment.
I'm on vacation this week and I'm gonna finish watching the entire season. Because I watched like the first 2 episodes of last season and I was just kind of done.
Yeah, it's Walking Dead. It can go away now, I think.
It's time.
Yeah. It's no longer about The Walking Dead.
Right?
Yeah. And they can go back to, how it was in season 1, season 2. I'd be okay with that, but now it's more of a soap opera with a sprinkling of zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, and for no particular reason, I stopped watching this Walking Dead like mid-season 6, I guess. They were in Alexandria and nothing was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason. I was like, I'm just done. It's time for it to end.
Yeah. But
Because
what is the end game?
with The Walking Dead,
Yeah.
I mean, 2 or 3 scenarios. I don't know how many I'm going to shoot out here, but the first one is they found a cure.
Okay.
I don't know how they would do that with basically what they have. They have no technology. They have no science or anything. So ultimately, sadly, the end game is they all die.
Mm.
That's like scenario 1. Well, scenario 2 is they find a cure, I guess. Scenario 2, they all die. Or scenario 3, Rick wakes up from his dream.
Right.
We saw all the main characters who have died in the past, which would be awesome.
Yeah.
Except for Coral. He would be like, he wouldn't have a haircut, maybe.
Yeah. And I guess Judith would never have been born if the whole thing was a dream.
No. Well, I think she would have still hooked up with Shane.
Oh, yeah.
I remember Shane was on that show once.
Yeah, it would have been, I think it would have been cool if they, instead of killing Shane off, if they...
Kill Rick off.
No. Like,
Reed.
if Shane, like, went away and
Yeah.
then maybe came back later. I don't know. I just think Shane could have offered more to the show than what he got to put into it.
Yeah. Because ultimately, you know, I don't think the governor would have been as aggressive as he was if Shane was around. If Shane would have just pulled the trigger multiple times. He was a loose cannon. I like that. Shane was my boy. And so was the old guy.
Herschel?
I like Herschel, but it wasn't
Dale?
Dale.
Dale. I like Dale.
I like Dale. Yeah, it's been so long. I'd like to see them again. Sadly, can't.
No. Only in flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how this turned into a
Walking
Walking Dead discussion, but...
Well, maybe it's because it's going to premiere next week, I think.
Is it next week?
Or is it 2 weeks? I don't know.
I think it's 2 weeks.
Okay, well, it premieres in 2 weeks, and I hope to be up to speed. Maybe I can come back to it.
Yeah, from the previews that I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
evidently there's a time jump at some point in
Oh, yeah.
this upcoming season because Rick has a long hair and a beard or some crap, and he's kind of grayish.
He's been gray.
But I mean, he's like more gray,
Oh, wow.
like maybe I don't know. I don't know what they're I don't know what they're
Going for?
Going for, yeah.
Today, Junior. Yeah. I'm looking forward to sitting down and watching it. I'm gonna skip out on episode 1, the one I watched. I'm not too much of a fan of how that went down. They could have spared Glenn for a few more episodes.
I think Glenn. I think the fans deserve to see the death of Glenn after so many close calls that Glenn had. It was time for him to bite the bullet.
He was probably one of my favorite characters.
Well, I like Glenn as well, but I think I'm glad that they made his death in the show match the death in the comic book.
That's such a fucked up way to die.
It is. I
I don't really think there's a proper way to die.
like in your sleep.
Well, yeah, but I'm talking non-natural causes.
Oh,
Like bashed upside the head with a bat, burned alive, drowned. There's not really I don't think there's a good accidental type death. Or
well, you get like blown up.
well, blown up, and you don't know how you feel. I mean, you don't know how you feel on any one of these deaths. But
Or if you
you
put
can guarantee it's fucked
put a
up.
shotgun in your mouth, pull the trigger, you're not feeling the damn thing. You're just
No,
dead.
what if you miss? Well, I mean, obviously you can't really miss, but what if it doesn't immediately kill you?
It would immediately, your head would explode.
I'm coming up with something. Like, you don't need your brain to survive. Ask the Kardashians.
Ask our president.
Well, not to get Yeah, let's not even get political.
Yeah. Maybe we
But
should.
fuck that motherfucker. Oh my god. I feel... Okay. They need to make a new law that states that our president can't have a Twitter account or any sort of social media. No more. Because some of the dumbest things you'll ever say, you'll say on social media. And by God, he is... Yeah, he's going for it.
But he says a lot of dumb shit in person, too.
He
so.
does. He does. Like, yeah. All right, we're going to talk politics for a minute, guys. I do have a statement. I guess you'd call it statement. Like, it's just, that was my statement. No. With him in the NFL, I just want to say, what are we ignoring? Everyone's talking about the NFL and taking knees and shit. What else is going on? What's he doing that's got everyone off the scent? Because remember months ago, what was some of the other dumb shit he did? They were talking about him in Russia, and then something came up, and we have not spoke of it since.
Mm-hmm. And it seems like, to me, the whole NFL fiasco blew up right about the same time the whole North Korea thing blew up.
Yeah.
And now nobody's talking about North Korea, and everybody's talking about the NFL and Trump's reaction to the people that are taking a knee during the national anthem.
Yes.
Taking a knee in protest to anything during the national anthem is one of the most American things you could do. That's what we are all about here. It's the fact that we have the freedom to do that, and people exercise that right to do that, is what America's all about.
Well, while you're during your speech, I remember they put new sanctions on the travel ban last Sunday. At least they were talking about it, so maybe that's what they're trying to cover up. But I'm with you. That's what the United States is all about. It's the freedom to take a knee during the national anthem. You can't do that shit anywhere else. At least not in a rational country. Like, you can't do that shit in North Korea.
No.
No. You know who was pissed off about all this North Korea business? It's ISIS. When's the last time anyone's talked about these people?
True. Which...
I hope they don't, try to beg for our attention again, but there's a bunch of stuff that we used to be all scared about that we just don't talk about anymore.
Yeah.
So it makes me think that we shouldn't watch the news anymore.
Yeah, mainstream media is garbage.
Yeah.
If you get your information from mainstream media and don't do any research outside of mainstream media, you're getting a biased opinion. That you're not getting the full truth on anything. So, yeah.
I burped.
Yes, thank you. And I know this hasn't even been in the news for a little while, but taking down the Confederate statues.
Okay.
What's your opinion on taking those down?
I guess you could just take them down and put them in a Civil War museum or something. If they're that offensive. I mean, I could give a shit about anything. I mean, I really don't have a stance on anything. I just think everyone should be nice to each other. And, just stop fucking with each other.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I think it would be too much work to be a racist. Too much work to, light a tiki torch and protest.
Yeah.
I have too much going on to go protest. And you're like, what do you got going on? I don't know, sitting in the basement watching South Park episodes. I'd rather be doing that than protesting. I was like, I really could give a crap about anyone or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
So what are we talking about now? Hating millennials?
No, we're both pretty close to millennials.
We're not millennials.
But we're close to it. We're that overlapping generation.
Yeah, we're right at the end of Gen X.
Mm-hmm.
I looked it up because it was like 1984.
Mm-hmm.
That's when millennials start. So
right.
I'm perfectly fine with not being a millennial.
Yeah, I mean, but I guess I have more millennial views than...
I do not. Yeah. I have hate in my heart, and I'll let it out.
I have disgruntled. I can be disgruntled, but I can't say I hate anything.
Well, I hate the fact that
that they don't have chocolate Twinkies anymore.
Chocolate Twinkies are the shit.
Yeah.
So how's your love life?
Let's see if I could give you a visual demonstration of my love life.
I don't want to watch you jerk off.
No, what I was saying, if I could give you a visual demonstration of my love life, it would be a big, absolutely nothing. Yeah, it would be like, here's my love life. There's nothing there. There's nothing. There's nothing. Yeah, no prospects. No, not even a hey, how you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it happens. I'm at the, I guess, awkward age where it's like everybody that's around my age is married.
Yeah.
And everybody younger than me doesn't want an old man. And I'm not really interested in women that are much older than me because they're already
broken.
No, they've already had their family,
mm-hmm.
and a lot of them aren't really interested in having any kids or anything like that. And I would like to have a kid, at least one.
Why don't you get a dog?
I don't want a dog. I'm allergic to dog hair. And I don't want to have a dog that I can't keep in the house. And I can't have a dog in the house.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had a dog, I'd want to be able to keep him with me in the house and share my life with the dog. But I have to keep it outside, or I would have to be at the allergist every day. Same way with cats.
Okay. Fish.
I don't like a fish. They're boring.
Okay. Well, that's depressing.
Yeah.
All right.
Mail order brides. I can do that probably.
Yeah. From where?
I think Nebraska does that.
All right. I guess we're gonna cut it off here, because we've gone through everything that's in our mind,
and we have nothing in our mind.
56.5 minutes of nonsense.
Yes.
I think we're at the exact same place we were when we started. We're not changing the world, but we're not ending it either. So. And
that's all that matters.
That's right.
So.
Bigger, better people change the world.
Not necessarily better.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So that does it for this episode of RNR with Rick and Ryan. And we will talk to you on the flip side.
Or Wayne Channel.
All